Nitro, and I'm your favorite Spirit DJ Brie. Hi, everybody. Hope y'all had a great weekend and a great Sunday. If you were watching the game, sorry, Texans. Hey, I was rooting for you. And hopefully your other teams will do well as you would like them to. All right, guys. Let's get started. Wait for some people to get in. Welcome back. If you're returning, what's up? And if you're new, welcome aboard. We hope you like being with us. We like to manifest our best lives over here. Okay. I'm a 1 or 2 finger type. Ah, go figure on that one. All right, this is a Sunday Night Jam. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you guys had a wonderful work week, that y'all are doing well. I hope y'all enjoying this cold. I'm not. Let's get down to freezing over here tonight. Or close to it. As y'all can see, I got my coffee. I like my coffee. How this works, guys, only take what fits you. Don't try to stuff it all in at one time like a chipmunk. You know what I'm saying over here for you newcomers. But don't forget, guys, get your notepads out in case you have to look up something or write something down, You know how it works. For the newcomers, I work with the frequencies and energy of the great genius lyricists, those beautiful soul writers, as I call them. Soul writers, yes. Let's get started. We might get into some other stuff tonight. It depends on what comes up. Say hi to everybody and happy anniversary for those who have an anniversary. And happy birthday to the Capricorns or Cuspers coming up soon to a theater near you. All right, let's get started. Y'all get your ears on, get your snacks going. Whatever you partake in, it's okay with me. You know what I'm saying over here. I took the day off today. I've been working really, really hard to try to get things handled and taken care of. I'm listening to tonight. We are listening to 80s on Shuffle Radio on Pandora because we like Pandora. We're not afraid of what comes out of that box, right? It's authentic. It's an adventure. Yes, it is. Somebody may be taking care of their car today. So we're working with when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Well, not always, right? Because if you're a follower and you're not authentic, then, they just might kick you out of Rome. But who wants to be a follower anyway? Because what you may be following may not be the right thing for you. So it's always to be authentic. So we're talking about the promise. What promise is that? As far as I know, the only promise anybody can make is to the Most High. Yes. Because everybody else, it's a lie. I promise to do that always. Really? Well, what if you break your leg? You can't promise to walk all the time. See what I'm saying? And of course, we know that the Mr. Evil Stephen lies over here. Hello, Jeremy, Jerome. I hope I said that right. Hi, Greenland. Ain't that funny? We got some music on pretty close to that. Hope you like it tonight. Well, I don't know if we're invading you or not. But at least we could come and visit, right? I'm not trying to invade you. I'm not trying to invade you. But welcome Greenland. Greenland is cold and Iceland is green. Why is that? But I'd like to visit over there one day. All right, so we got The Promise. When in Rome is the name of the band, right? The Promise. So let's get started. Y'all get your ears on because we're getting tapped in, tuned in, and turned on. Let's see where we're going with this. Somebody wants to make a deal. I love this song. If you need a friend, don't look to a stranger. But when in the end, I'll always be there. All right, let's see what we got. You're in doubt, when you're in danger, look all around. I'll be there. So promise, right? God says, look all around and I'll be there. I just think of the ride was the same. No, they don't sound the way I planned them to be. So somebody thought that the ride was the same, that you were going to be the same as everybody else. Promise, I promise you I will. So somebody made a promise that they would. Whatever promise that was. What to do. All right, protect this. Angel Michael, as we get the messages from the Most High. So sometimes if I shout, oh, it's intense, or somebody said things they didn't mean, these words just come out with no cross to bear. So somebody said things they didn't mean. And I was just thinking of the ride was the same. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if you wait around a while, I will fall for you, I promise. I promise you I will. Okay. So somebody thought you were the same as everybody else, but it didn't sound the way I planned them to be. But the world, I'd make you fall for me, I promise you. I promise you I will. All right, so somebody tried to make you fall for them. Love bomber. Treated you like you were everybody else. Shouldn't do that because everybody's not this thing. I want to tell ya. Need to tell ya. Gotta tell ya. I gotta tell ya. So somebody wants to tell you something. Thinking of the ride was the same. I know they don't sound the way I planned them to be. But if you wait around a while, they could fall for me. I promise you. I love that song. I used to dance to that one. I love it. Don't sound the way I planned them to be. I had to walk the world, I'd make you fall for me. I promise you. Or somebody's going to promise you they'll walk the world for you. I will. What's up, Gracie? Welcome in. Welcome in, Anthony Estrada. I love it. 140-33124. All right, so we got Eyes Without a Face, Billy Idol. So what that's telling me, an eyes without a face. So maybe somebody just saw your eyes, didn't see your face. Or eyes without a face. You can't see into their soul. More about the break, the bring the fall. I'm far from home. Maybe somebody's hiding their eyes from you. You're alone. Somebody wants you to tell them you're alone. Easy to deceive. It's easy to please. But hard to get released. So somebody's teased. It's all desire. That's without a face. Pleasure's all desire. That's without a face. Maybe somebody's watching you. All right, what do we got, Spirit? Peace, without no human grace, rise without a face. What do we got, Spirit? Give us cards. What's the energy tonight for our dreamers? Hi, Mickey Mouse. We got a troll in here tonight. Can you have my jacket? Oh, I do have a kingdom heart. Thank you. I was married once to my kingdom spouse, because then we had a celebration here. But, you know, they let people take us under. So you can't do that. Rise without a peace. What's up, Sham? All right, come on, Spirit. Let's give me a card. Is this not the deck then? Let's don't do that deck then. Oh, let's see. Let's go a little deeper. All right, let's see if this one will work. Not ready for that one. Okay. 3255059. So we've got a collaboration built. Number 3. Collaboration, or like a marriage, you could say. We just said that, you know, preacher and them. Or we've got building of a foundation. Okay, and then we got the 2, which is could be 2 of cups, a decision, right? Could be juggling. And then you got the 6-1 would be nostalgia, balance, reciprocation. You got 1. So remembering. All right, going to calmer waters. And somebody's praying, saying our prayers. What do we got, Spirit? These cards get really deep. Okay, so we got the King of Wands, all right, and the 4 of Wands. So this King of Wands is very passionate, right? He knows what he wants. He knows what he likes. He's looking off into, you know, his kingdom, right? Because somebody mentioned the kingdom, right? But we also got that volcano back there, so he's full of passion. He wants to build a foundation he's passionate about. Okay. Hello, what's up? Fever. All right, Norway, welcome to the house. Yes. Helvetic, all right. You're unemployed? Oh. I don't have Pokemon cards, baby. You're on the wrong channel for that. Punch in Pokemons and see what you get. Not here. Okay, what else we got, Spirit? Not here, baby. Well, here also you got, you know, you've got this guy here, but you got a guy over here with tattoos on his face, kind of like tribal. So maybe different people are getting together to form something, right? Okay, we got 4069104. So here we go with the 4s. And we got tradition. All right. Somebody from Baton Rouge. So it's also a house, building, right? And 69 would be a Pisces energy. All right, what else we got? Somebody wants to gamble, they gamble, and then also wants to celebrate. So the 2 of coins. So somebody doesn't want to juggle anymore. Interesting. The Pioneer of Wands. Let's see if that's the Page of Wands. All right. Super freak. Somebody's a super freak. A Ricky James. Somebody named Ricky. Kinky girl. The kind you don't take home with a mother. Well, maybe somebody was afraid to take you home to mother. But she'll never let your spirits down once you get her off the street. Ooh, maybe somebody's messing with somebody from the street. She likes the boys from the bend. She says, I'm her all-time favorite. When I make my way to her room, it's the right time. That girl's pretty wild now. Maybe somebody thinks you wild. Somebody you read about. I really love to chase her. It's alright. She's alright. That girl's alright with me. Yeah. Hey, hey. Super freak, super freak, super freak cat. Somebody like super freaks. Maybe it's that King of Wands over there. Super freak. Yes. I'll say, okay, so he is. Ooh, somebody's chasing clout to celebrate, right? All right, so we got this Pioneer of Wands. Unless I am wrong, we have a conclusion for more interesting and wonderful than that of connecting the builders of these cities. Here we go. Okay, so this person maybe is finding out information, right? It's also a message, right? You can see the writings on the wall, maybe about this Four of Wands, right? The decision that they want to make, right? So passion, creativity, adventure, vision, energy. You or someone else is explorer, single, professional, traveler, fiery, culturally aware. There we go with that. An archaeologist, right? Right. Somebody likes architecture. They like history. Maybe they could be a lawyer. Maybe they need one. Indigenous art collector. Maybe you're an artist or there's an artist. Intrepid and ambassador. Their beginnings up, right? So let's see what the King of Wands has to say. Okay, so the masculine face of passion, creativity, adventure, vision, energy. You or someone else, a sailor, philosopher, agnostic. They could be, the same, they like the same gender. Darwinian, a seeker, wise, droll, cosmopolitan, a Sagittarius. There we go with that fire energy. That fire energy. But somebody's made a decision. And look at this. We got the Two of Coins. Maybe they like music, but they've made their decision. They don't want to juggle anymore. And that rabbit is fertility. So let's just hope they don't lose their fertility. All right, we got The Boys of Summer by Don Henley. Check it out. 1089054. Y'all hit the like button, please. We would love it. We would love it. Thank you so much. Who we got in the house? No, it's not, honey. You're in the wrong chat. Brown skin shining in the sun. All right, let's see what we got on. Let's see what we got on this building. What do we got on this building? What are we building over here? Definitely about a relationship, for sure, for sure, for sure. Welcome aboard, everybody. Subscribe and share. Oh, yes. Star date, 1/18/2026, 7:58 p.m. Central Time in U.S., 45 degrees. Made me crazy. Somebody's remembering how you made them crazy. Understand what happened to our love. So somebody doesn't understand what happened. Get you out. I'm going to get you back. Hey, I'm going to show you what I'm made of. You. The brown skin shining in. Somebody wants to get you back. and show you what they're made of. All right, what do we got on this King of Wands? What's up with this King of Wands? Okay, so this happened last summer. Or during a summer. But this person has passion for you. They want to rebuild where y'all had something. Now they're in search of. Want to get a message. Passionate message. Let's get it one more time. What do we got? What do we got? Today I saw a deadhead sticker on a Cadillac. I was inside my head, said, don't look back. You can never look back. Thought I knew what love was. What did I? So this person didn't know what love was. To go on forever. To let them go away. I can see. So somebody's dreaming about you everywhere. They see you everywhere. They're seeing you driving that big old Cadillac with the top drawn down. To still be strong, captive and for his own summer has gone. I can see. Okay, so we got that one. So we've got the Four of Bricks. So we got the Four of Wands and the Four of Bricks, but this is in the reverse. So this person, this King of Wands don't want to hold back no more. They want to be passionate, compassionate, creative, go for what they want, their happiness, right? So they don't want to hold back anymore. Because they've been a flying monkey before, right? Because they didn't know what love was, right? What else, Spirit? What do they want to build on? What is the Four of Wands about? What do they want to build on? Why do they want to build on this? Why do they want to build on this? Why? Why do they want to build on this? Why do they want to build on this? So maybe somebody has gray hair. All right, what do we got? So we got we got two cards. All right, so we got the Ten of Brooms. So they want to lay their burden down and rebuild, right? And they want to come in like the Knight. Kind of like a knight with, and say, they want to release the burdens and lay them down to go give this love offer. They are the King of Cups. All the emotion, they want to pour it out. They want to rescue. Instead of being the what? Oh, here we go. I Love a Rainy Night by Eddie Rabbit. Urban Cowboy. Maybe you should check out that movie. Might have some. It starts up the sky. Makes me feel good. Somebody wants to lay with you on a rainy night. Love the rainy nights. Beautiful sight. Feel the rain. Place the rain on my lips. Well, like shadows. So somebody wants that emotion. They want to feel them raindrops, baby. Somebody thinks you wash all their cares away. 'Cause I love the rainy nights. Hello, Unicorn. Welcome in. Thank you to my moderators. I love them. The rainy nights. What's this message from the King of Kings? Now, y'all just remember it's energy, okay? You flip it how you want to trip it. The sky makes me feel good. Love the rainy nights, beautiful sight. Feel the rain on my face, taste the rain on my lips. Somebody likes the way you taste. Ooh, oh, like shadow. Okay, so now we got The 8 of cans. So somebody may have walked away, but sometimes when you walk away, or maybe they want to talk about why, or show light of why they walked away. Because sometimes you walk away, you walk into something, not always from something. Because why? They had the 6 of bricks. They didn't wasn't no evil. It was evil. Why did I say that? There was no equal give and take, right? No equal give and take. Well, another random YouTube viewer. I have no idea. It depends on what pulls you to whether or not. I have seen it happen. I've seen it happen in 3 different readings. The same thing. So similar. It just depends on what you're drawn to, okay? So now we've got the 9 of bricks, which is kind of like wish fulfillment, okay? But it's in the reverse, right? So we're going to read up on a few of these once we get going. And then we got the 2 of cans. So 2 of cups, because they lost their 2 of cups, right? It's in the reverse. Maybe they want to talk about why the 2 of cups happened, or why it's not together. Maybe somebody else wants to talk about it. But I see that the knight of cans, not the king of cans, the knight of cans is some person that just is a love bomber, you know, kind of like Captain Saba 304. Here we go with 4 again. If you leave, see, here we go with what? 8 of cans, right? If you leave, don't look now. Yeah, give me for a second. My ears, man, these things just really get to me. If you leave away now, please don't take my heart away. I'll ask me just one more time. I know we separate. So somebody wants to just see if y'all could still have one more night and see if it's still there. Paid and fast. Heaven looks every second, every moment. Got to make it last. So somebody wants to try one time to see if it'll make it last. Every minute, every moment. Let it go at any price. So somebody doesn't want to let this love go. I need you now like I need you then. We'd still be friends. So somebody just be friends someday. Maybe somebody's telling themselves that. Don't cry. I won't waste one single day. You leave. Don't look. If you leave, don't look back. I'll be running the other way. When years went under the bridge, till the time is standing still. Heaven knows what happens now. So somebody burnt the bridge, maybe, right? So somebody's worried about that. They don't want to let go at any price. He said, meet again. So somebody's hoping you meet again someday. Who you think that person's going to wait around? Probably not. The 4 of spears. Over the 2 of coins. So they feel stuck. They want peace. All right, let's see what the wizards got to say. Now, 2010053. Boy, that says it right there. The 2 wanting to start again, having a fresh start, right? So what's the 4 of bricks? If somebody said we'd meet again someday. Yeah. Okay. Reverse, the Four of Bricks reverse confirms that you have been hoarding your gifts. So somebody was holding back, right? From you or you them, right? While there is nothing wrong with protecting and reinforcing your boundaries, take this as an alarm bell that you may be depleting your energy worrying about this. But what led you to this thought? Check it back. You'll find the culprit shortly. So what that tells me is that somebody was holding back from you, dreamers, right? And maybe they were protecting themselves, or maybe you, or maybe you having to set boundaries, or maybe you set boundaries with this King of Wands, right? Or this King of Wands needs to set boundaries with other people. Look back. Or somebody's maybe telling somebody to don't look back. But how could you not want to look back if that is your happiness? You know, if somebody doesn't want my happiness or keeps me from my happiness while everybody else is happy and I'm having to help make them happy or fulfill their stuff, then how is that fair, right? Okay, we've got the Knight of Cans. Professor Marvel is nothing if not a charmer. Yes, he is. When the Knight of Cans appears in your reading, it's a sign to pursue what makes you feel. If you make the choice to actively chase your dream, it will come to fruition. Follow that bliss no matter where it takes you. So like I just said, if you're following somebody else's happiness and doing what they want you to do, how are you going to be happy? You can't accommodate everybody else. I mean, look at around you. How is their life? Right? Do they have everything that they want and need, but you're not allowed? Think not. Let's see what the brooms are. The 10 of brooms. And we've got Pump Up the Jam by Technotronics. Pump up the jam. Pump up the jam while your feet are pumping. Okay, the Ten of Brooms reversed. A recent emotional meltdown was bound to happen. Just look at all you were carrying. So somebody was carrying a lot of burdens, or they're carrying a lot of burdens and they want to put them down. I want a place to stay. Ooh, somebody wants the place to stay. Okay. Make my day. Maybe it's this Knight of Cups. This emotional guy, maybe he's a hobo sapien, you know, a playa. What is that song? Papa was a rolling stone, where they want to go and love bomb to get what they need, right? All right. So let's get back to the brooms. Just look at all you were carrying. Some of it wasn't even yours. I just said that, right? This ain't your burden. You know, I mean, really think about it. How is it your burden? Everybody should take care as much as they can of their own. Now, if you're willing to help somebody, that's one thing. But when you have to take all the burdens, their burdens, no, that's not fair. You know, people aren't responsible for you. They're not even responsible for your happiness. I cannot make somebody happy. They have to have it within them. So when somebody says to me, oh, I'm not happy, well, I can't help you. Why aren't you? Right? That comes from within. Self-discipline, self-honor, self-respect, self-love. All that comes from within, not from without. But it should, you can share that. But you can't make somebody love you. You can't make them happy. All right. No wonder you dropped some of it. No one is meant to carry that much without help. That's right. So if somebody wants you to carry all that, where are they? Oh, can you do all this and then do that and then do this and do that? Well, where are you going? I gotta go get my nails done. Robin's coming over, or Batman. You know what I'm saying? Just had to say that. So no one is meant to carry sometimes all these burdens. And if you look, that's what this was. You know, when you're in a relationship, you got to have equal give and take. Now there's times, you know, you can see it two ways. If someone doesn't want you to help, or they want to be in control all the time, and they don't allow you to, they want you to just sit there and look good on the couch or not be seen and give them all the attention. Well, that's not fair either. You know, people can't keep you a prisoner. And it's okay to be independent. It's okay to want to make sure that you have a roof over your head and to eat, right? But then on the other hand, if somebody wants you to be that little princess or queenie bee, they just want you to look pretty on the couch, well, then they better take care of that. Can't have it both ways. You can't breadcrumb somebody and then expect them to pop something out of thin air when you're just wanting control. You're breadcrumbing them and not working with them and not helping, right? So you've got to work together as a team. And you can't blame somebody if you're not being a team player, right? Pump up that jam. You know, and that's another thing. You can't expect somebody to take care of everything while you just, oh, well, I'm just going to bring home the bacon. You take care of everything else. Well, sometimes it takes two to pump up the jam, right? To make that jam. All right. Take this reversal as a harsh reminder that no one expects or needs you to do it all. They don't. They don't need you to do it all. And that's a needy individual if you expect them to depend on you. That's like this person says, I need a place to stay, so get your booty on a dance floor and let's jam. In other words, they want you to get up and dance too, right? Make my day. I want a place to stay. So somebody just, here we go, just want to love bomb, be a hobo sapien or a homosexual, we're gonna go and just lay his head wherever and play the honeymoon, and then when it gets to real stuff, oh, I'm out of here, right? Here we go. Everywhere by Fleetwood Mac. Oh, somebody's been everywhere. Where was that traveler at around here? I thought I saw it. Okay. So now we got the 8 of cans over here. Well, this wizard's pretty smart, ain't he? Okay, upright. Like Professor Marvel suggests that Dorothy rethink her escapist plans and return home ahead of the storm. So somebody wants to get ahead of that tornado, that tower. They're trying to escape where they are. I don't blame them, because it's kind of like probably feels entrapped, you know, with all them expectations that everybody wants me to jump through hoops, and everybody's got their own agenda. While I'm watching them live their lives, I'm stuck with all their responsibilities that they didn't prepare for. Okay, I wouldn't owe them anything. You know, I can only do so much. Our dreamers can only do so much. You can only do so much, right? The 8 of cans suggests walking back your current plans as quickly and calmly as you can. Your journey has been full of disappointment. I bet you are disappointed, and I feel bad for you. No wonder you want to go over here and get some rest. You're not getting any sleep, honey bunny. What was that, bunny rabbit? And somebody wants to be with you everywhere. They want to be where you are. That's why I'm not happy, dreamer. You're not happy. I'm talking in general here, just speaking. Okay. Oh Lord, we did it again. I just accidentally touched stuff and it just goes away. Oh, we'll get back to it. Let me just get back here. Oh, saying, you calling out my name. Now, I don't know what to say, except people are hearing your name. Dreamers, they're hearing your name everywhere. And it breaks my heart. So this person broke their own heart. I mean, they self-fulfilling prophecy, right? You know, when, oh, like I'm gonna walk away from you and you're gonna chase me like everybody else does. No, you're not like everybody else. You know, love bombing, because they want attention. Attention seeker. They try to make you jealous. They do all these things. But in the Eight of Cans, just remember, you need to rethink. This person just hastily done whatever, right? And now they're trying to get ahead of that storm that's coming. It's coming. It's coming. They want to get back home before that disappointment, because where they went was disappointing. Oh, Lord. And then we got the Two of Cans. All right, let's see what happened with the Two of Cans. Toucan? Toucan Sam? Oh, those parrots talk, don't they? Oh, don't they? All right. I'm talking to Celtic, ain't I? I hope everybody's having a good time. Hello, Oscar de la Yenta. What deck is this? This is my Wizard of Oz deck. Okay, the Two of Cans in the reverse on top of that Eight of Cans. So somebody wants to do a back pedal. They want to go back where they were happy. Somebody's got to go to the bathroom too. Going out of that toilet paper. Ooh, maybe somebody got a tummy ache. Well, I'd be having tummy aches and headaches too and sleepless nights if I was where I was at and feeling trapped. Oh my Lord. Okay, reverse. The Two of Cans reversed encourages you to stay your authentic self with someone new in your life. So you need to be authentic. Why you got to be everything that everybody else wants you to be? That's why they don't like you. Because you're not like the rest of the white sheep. You know, the same colored sheep. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Danger zone. Somebody's in the danger zone. Oh, call Tom Cruise. He'll help. All right. If your reflex is to act a bit differently, this may not be the best way to connect. So, if your reflex is just to act a little different, but you're still the same way, you're not being authentic. So you're afraid to be who you are. Danger zone. Going right into the danger. As much as you want to get to know them, be as cautious as you like. They won't be offended or leave if you stay honest. They will too. Unexpected joy surrounds you both. So, in the reverse, if you go back and you're authentic with this person, right, and be yourself, should always be yourself. If you're not a bad person, 20112-058 is when you don't tell the truth or your intentions, even if you change your mind. But you should always have integrity, right? You should never try to destroy somebody because you can't be who you are, or you're afraid of what somebody's going to find out about you. Maybe it's not as bad as you think, right? All right, the Six of Bricks in reverse. But that's the dreams. I want the bricks. Oh, I tell you, somebody throw bricks at me. Oof. All right. Maybe somebody likes that movie. Maybe they should go watch that movie. Yes, I love it. By Kenny Long, it's Danger Zone. All right. Into the danger zone. So somebody went right into the danger zone. When the Six of bricks is reversed. Something of personal value was taken from you. So maybe somebody stole something from you, dreamers. And you may not be aware of it. Oh, you probably know something happened. They may not know you know. While this could be a literal theft, it may also mean your generosity was targeted. So they just wanted to use you. Like you gave them a chance probably. And they took it for granted. Or they thought you were an easy target. What a nice person that is, really. You know, they're weak. If they're going to take from somebody who's loving and kind to them, you're weak. You don't appreciate that in life. So you're going to get what you give, right? You're going to get what you give. Do other people get what they don't deserve? Yes. But, you know, that's a lesson in itself. But you're going to get what you're going to get, because why? That's the energy you put out. And you're around those kind of people. Go figure. No wonder you're miserable. All right. The whole thing reeks of wickedness. But is it too soon to confront? Absolutely not. You deserve answers. Remember, direct questions are more likely to receive direct answers. That's right. Be forthright and forthcoming. Answer questions. If you have nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to worry about. It's when you walk away and disappear and all that, you got something to hide. Don't go. Somebody doesn't want you to go. Upstairs at Eric's place. Well, maybe somebody's upstairs at Eric's place. Don't you know? I ain't never gonna let you go. Don't go. Somebody's fighting, don't want you to go. All right, so the 9 of bricks in reverse. The doctor came too late. So some lovers are fighting. Ooh. Okay, the reversal of the 9 of bricks is a warning that you are a little too close to overcommitment. Like I said, over-pleasing, over-giving, or spreading yourself thin as a homosexual. Here we go. Mr. Captain Saber 304. It is easy to get caught up in the thunder. Oh, there's that storm. And roar of applause as you near the finish line. So somebody got their little ego stroke. Oh, that's why they did it. You such a bully, aren't you? Oh my Lord. You took advantage and hurt that nice little Dorothy. We know. And then took advantage of Toto, or tried to take Toto. Oh, what an old hag you are. Wicked witch. But what good are you if you collapse from exhaustion, spreading yourself a little thin and pleasing everybody? Oh, boy, that's free 304 with strings attached. But this person, they don't want to let you go. Here's your puppet strings, puppet master. That's what they taught you, but you weren't good at it. Not by yourself. You couldn't even control one. Couldn't control Dorothy. All right. But what good are you if you collapse from exhaustion? Besides, taking a few things out of your packed schedule will allow others the chance to hone their own gifts. No one expects anyone to do everything. Well, obviously they did. They expected my dreamers to do it all, including the bedroom. Yeah, they want you to do it all, the whole relationship, give them their whole life, do for them. And then you're the bad guy when you can't do it all. I mean, literally, you can't push that boulder, that 500-pound boulder, up the hill. What is wrong with you? I know you can do it. Can you do it for me? You know, I'm just a handicapped person over here, and I'm in a wheelchair, and I got a cane, and I just can't push that 500-pound boulder, but even though I know you're missing a leg over here, but you got to do it for me. Don't worry, it will not roll downhill, I promise. Remember, like we started in the beginning, I promise. I promise you that boulder just won't fall back on you. But let me make sure I'm over here just in case. Oh, jeez. Okay, so let's now see what the 2 of coins upside down. You know, they don't want to juggle anymore. Well, them boulders are getting pretty hard to juggle, and so are them wands and those bricks. My goodness. Bust a move. Young Mike, right? Young MC. Trying to do what them ladies tell you. You got some woman telling you what to do. Somebody ate so much they done split their pants. They couldn't get up off the floor and dance. Somebody wants to be a big Jabba the Hutt because everything's done for him. Even the girls got to get on the top and bust a move. But when he's on top, he's out of breath. Can't last, even with the little helpers. Mother's little helpers. Oh, my Lord. So we got the 4 of spears, but somebody's on 11 in all the wrong places. This guy should become a monk and leave the situation. Celibate. He needs to become celibate. Oh my God, he's just so cool. He's just got it all, man. He's just so fly. Is he texting me? Come on, fella. You got it. You want, baby, I got it. This is one of those pole dancing music. Well, honey, that's the only way you're gonna get it is if you pay for it. And I mean, you should see when you're going from the back and they're over here looking at their phone. Yeah, oh yeah, baby. Oh, right there. Oh yeah. That's funny, ain't it? You ain't got no money, you ain't got no honey, you ain't got no cars. Opportunistic. We're hard rolling. Bust a move. Got something to prove, get bust a move it. Oh, this is hilarious. So you're gonna have to pay whatever you want. You want, baby, you got it. Oh, Lord, this is hilarious. I gotta read some more. What are we gonna pull, Spirit? This is hilarious. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see what their blocks are, man. There's some money blocks. This person's got blocks. All right, we're gonna pull it. What do we got? Oh, that's what she said. Best friend Harry's got her brother Larry. One more girl you think you're going to be married to, you're going to go to the wedding. This is another one you won't be getting. So some girl wants to dance to a different groove, and you don't want to bust a move. Because she ain't like the rest. Ooh, didn't I say that? Oh, what's the block, Spirit? It's all about what this person wants. It ain't about what nobody else wants, right? Their selfishness. Wow. All right, what do we got? What's the block, Spirit? I'm going to read these right side up, right? This is hilarious. Bust a move. He's already in the danger zone. Here we go. Hysteria. Ha ha ha. Looks like this person is fragmented, man. Bad. I saw somebody's heart like that was fragmented, like pieces of glass shards. They're out of touch. Out of reach. So somebody's out of touch and out of reach. You can try to get a piece of me. I'm in lust. I'm in deep, yeah. Somebody's in too deep. Hypnotized for that pole dancer. So somebody's got to know tonight. If you're alone tonight, somebody trying to get a hot date. Can't stop this feeling bad to have. Greed isn't what it's about. Be happy with money. I embrace having money. So this is all about somebody wanting money. Them or they whatever they going for, that person for them, right? But it's also, you know, how you look at money as well. It's not bad to have money so you can eat. It's not bad to have money to do things. But if you think you're going to get somebody else's money. So greed isn't what it's all about. But in this case, that's what it was. Out of me into you, yeah. You can hide. It's just a one-way street. Like I said, this was a one-way street for somebody. I believe no opportunity. There are many possibilities. Universe is unlimited. I get money in many ways. So where they went, it wasn't, you're not an opportunity to them. They treated you like an op, right? They treated you like you didn't have money. Doesn't mean you couldn't get it if they'd let you, right? So the block here was they didn't give you the opportunity. They didn't even give you the chance, man. But you already know that the universe is unlimited. Matter of fact, the universe is my sugar daddy. The magical, mysterious. When you start believing, it's a miracle. To say you will. Okay, depriving others. There's an unlimited supply of money for everyone. My money benefits all of us. So somebody didn't realize that you're leaving a legacy, that your money benefits all of us. Or maybe, like you said earlier, maybe somebody stole something from you that benefits them, right? They were an opportunist, and maybe they deprived you or want you to be deprived. Nasty, nasty. Selfish, narcissistic. Narcissistic. I like that better than anything. All right, what else? Not lucky. Shift what you say and create your own good luck. I attract miracles. That's right, my dreamers do. But they didn't know that you were their lucky charm. Maybe they did. Or maybe you were hidden right in plain sight. Maybe they didn't get lucky. What was that Tom Petty song? You got lucky, babe, when I found you. Yeah. Somebody's a member of something. Okay, shift what you say and create your own good luck. Just remember sometimes, people, what you wish for others is coming out of your mouth. So the universe doesn't think about you for somebody else, right? It only thinks you want that. So when you say something nasty about somebody or want something nasty, or even that thought, because thoughts travel on light, baby. The universe gonna give you that. So I always wish good from my friends and family, right? Right? Daryl Hall and John Oates. You make my dreams come true. Huh? So somebody wants you to make their dreams come true. You know, the candle feeds the flame, right? Thoughts and dreams are scattered, right? Oh yeah. Well. So somebody thought you were their dream, and you probably still are. They just don't know it. So somebody wants you to make their dreams come true while they deprive you and deprive others of their reciprocated love. It's all about them, right? But they grew up that money was bad to have, or maybe they think it's bad to have for you, that you don't need to eat. But you were their lucky charm. Oh, Lord. They want to be a screamer when they're messing with the dreamer. All right, let's see. Somebody wants you to wrap themselves around you. You know, it's bad when you know somebody is spiritual, they're kind, and they're loving. They're not evil, as people say. Actions are evil. Gossiping, stealing, planning, throwing rocks and hiding hands. You know, hurting people. That's an action. But you know somebody's loving touch. They care about you. They're considerate of you, and you don't give nothing. You just want to take. See how many people you can find like that. See, the opportunist sees that glitter, and they go for it, and see how much they can get away with until they get to where the person wants to, hey, well, what's up with this? You know what I'm saying? You only acted like you cared. You only was sweet, but you can't put up. It was only just to get what you wanted. But then again, somebody might think you their dream come true. You're the one. They've been waiting for you. So it depends on how you hear things and how you think of things. Right, let's see what good comes out of this. And then I'm going to take a little break and then I'll come back on for a little bit. Maybe I'll read some questions. Alrighty. What's good, Spirit? All right. Oh, somebody did an injustice. Oh, here we go. A few storylines over here. Maybe a teacher, but that was in reverse, so they're no teacher. They're teaching the wrong things. Could be a teacher. You have the ability to motivate others to strive to uncover their true potential. So somebody didn't want you to have your true potential. They weren't motivating you. They were working against you, and you believed it. Consider careers in teaching, coaching, mentorship, or being a motivational speaker. This person was not any of that. You've learned much about money. This is a time to put it into practice. You know how to spend it, but you don't know how to manage it. And they didn't teach you that, whoever that was. Justice. Something in your life needs to be brought into alignment in your life, and it will. Okay, Libra energy. Could be a judgment. Could be a court case, right? I ran so far away, yep. Acting single, a flock of seagulls. That's sea chickens. Yeah, nasty birds. We're through. Hypnotized, we're through. Right. So somebody said, I'm going to run away from you before you run away from me. Well, you manifested that, didn't you? Right? Okay, your career may be in law, such as police, military, in courts, or the criminal justice. Maybe somebody corrupt there, right? Be sure to be honest and ethical in money matters, or you'll face the consequences. And injustice was done, but the karma will come. Must be a rapper. Hello, Lisa. What's up? So what can something shining down on you? Let me see what kind of encouragement I can give you guys, and then I'm going to go take a break, and I'll be back. I ran so far away. Oops, ran all night and day. Get away, couldn't get away. So somebody ran and can't get away. They're stuck. And it's going to catch up. That train always stops. The track runs out. Yes, sir, Bob. How long are you going to do that? You know, karma isn't something that, you know, it doesn't always happen right away. It takes time. You keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. It's not. It's just going to get worse. Like an addiction. All right. So this person wasn't lucky. They're depriving others of the reciprocation and themselves. They didn't find the opportunity where they went. And they're having a hard time with money. And whoever taught this person didn't teach them about love, money, nothing. A beam of light, gratitude. They were ungrateful. Ungrateful. I am thankful for this life and the opportunities that it presents. No, they were opportunists and was not grateful for the gift that God gave them right in front of their face. It was just too good to be true. How come it had to be you? Well, hey, you know, God doesn't show us everything, right? Doesn't. You know what I'm saying? They ran so far away, but they weren't successful either. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. This person don't even love themselves. So how are they going to give it, right? And probably this person wasn't taught how to love by whoever, their mama, their daddy, right? So that's why they're not successful. Look around you, karmic. Look around you. Across what you look around you. How is everybody else's life compared to yours that gave you that advice? Huh? How was it? You're restricted. You know, all the advice you're getting from people that are more successful, why ain't you? Because they don't want you to. They want to hold you back, right? Obviously did. Didn't want your happy. Oh, here we go. Envy. Envy. Well, you know what envy is. It's, well, I don't want you to have it, but I don't want it either. You know? I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Really? That sounds like a big person playing victim. No, we're not the same as everybody. If we did, we would look the same. We'd be in a white room. Everything's white. No difference, right? So somebody doesn't want to feel that way anymore. I don't blame you. All right, guys. I'm going to go take a break, and I'll be back on the station. Ain't Nobody by Rufus and Chaka Khan. Ain't nobody. Stomping at the Savoy. So somebody's throwing a fit. Somebody's upset. Ain't nobody. So we're going out with Ain't Nobody. Didn't know it was love. So somebody didn't know that that was what real love is. And maybe you gave that to them and they got a chance to feel what it's like. But they ran. They went back into the frying pan. They didn't know that getting outside of that fire would be different. No, they had to go back to it because they're used to surviving in it instead of thriving. Right? All right, guys. I'll see y'all back in a little bit. And remember, seek the light, be the light, and then show that light on the outside, right? You show it. All right? I love y'all, and thanks for being here. Thanks for showing up to the station. We'll catch you next time on the train, y'all. Smooches. Y'all come back now. You're here, right here at the station. This is Brie Bragg signing off. Love you. Smooches.